It's a very different world from the one we're really involved in now. Everyone thinks that really what we are is alligator people. Alligators have gone for us. We finished the filming 6 or 8 months ago, and then there's all this music and narration. We're now on to cats. Can you believe that? We're making a film for WNET, which is the New York big public television station, which we will see here in Gainesville just prior to Christmas. And that's a film about the science of the domestic cat. I mean, everyone lives with these things. This year, for the first time ever, more American households will have a cat than have a domestic dog. So the graph has turned, because dogs used to be the more popular. And what we're trying to do is to show the difference between wild cats and domestic cats. And what we've tried to do is to film them as if they're wild animals, with all the skills of slow-motion photography, to reveal how they use their claws in order to try and climb, hunting just like a wild cat would do, for what it sees as a potential bit of food, which is the unfortunate bird raising its crest in some sense of perplexity up on top of the shelf there. The cat hunts with its ears forward. When it lifts one paw off the ground, it's usually either threatening or getting ready to pounce. But what happens here is something right out of the usual. The cat, so preoccupied by the bird, loses its foot, and then with our high-speed cameras we show how it can turn in the space of less than half a second. So at some stages, half of the body is still upwards, and the other half is downwards before it does that complete turn and drops safely onto the chair below. And then tumbling after it, the various magazines that it knocked off the shelf in its fall.
Just keep drinking, yeah.
Mark, do you have cats yourself?
I used to.
How does a cat drink? If you asked almost any member of your audience tonight, I bet they wouldn't realize that those teeth on the surface of the tongue are sort of stuck out so the holes behind the teeth serve as a sponge. And the way a cat drinks is quite unlike a human being, quite unlike a dog. They actually sop up the milk or the water with the little holes that are behind the teeth. They invert the teeth.